back to the Hannahcast YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be reacting to the Razzies pre-nomination ballot, or shortlist. I'm not really sure how I should put this up in the title of the video, but yeah, in case you don't know what the Razzies are, they're sort of the opposite of the Oscars. They honor the so-called worst movies of the year instead of the best movies of the year. They've gotten into a lot of controversy, especially nominating Shelley Duvall for Worst Actress, nominating Bruce Willis for his own category a couple of years ago, and then when it turned out, oh wait, yeah, he has aphasia, it's like, oops, that's not really a good sign. And there was like an actress last year from a movie that was nominated for Worst Actress, but she was like a child, and people were like, why do you keep nominating children for the acting categories? Admittedly, that's not great optics, so they've gotten into a lot of heat, but I'm reacting to them because they're popular, and hopefully you'll watch it. I'm expecting Reagan to do well, Megalopolis to do well, Craven and Madam Web. By the way, these were given to me by an anonymous source, so worst sequel, remake, prequel, or ripoff. Mufasa the Lion King. Oh wow, that made it in. Like, it's weird, only recently the Disney remakes have started getting in. Like, back when they were like big and popular, they weren't getting in, but now this one is. Joker Folie à Deux, Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver, The Crow, The Mousetrap. I don't know what The Mousetrap is. Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. That's not even a real movie. That's a streaming movie. What? Craven the Hunter and Argyle. Wait, Craven's not even a sequel or anything like that. Like, and they have Craven, but not Madam Web. Is Madam Web just gonna blank here in favor of Craven the Hunter? Worst screenplay. All right. Unfrosted, Joker Folie à Deux. Okay, wow, Joker's making a lot of these. Holy shit. Reagan, Twisters, why? Twisters was actually a good movie. Like, people actually liked it. Like, why worst screenplay for this? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's not Shakespeare. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's like the best written movie of the year. Like, no, but it's like, it's not a bad screenplay. It's not like, and people I quite liked the film, so it's like, I don't know why that's here. Let's see, Megalopolis. Oh, there's Megalopolis. Mousetrap, Craven the Hunter, Madam Web. No Borderlands. That's surprising. Worst director, J.C. Chandor for Craven the Hunter, Jerry Seinfeld for Unfrosted, S.J. Clarkson for Madam Web, Zack Snyder for Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver, Matthew Vaughn for Argyle, Sean McNamara for Reagan, Francis Ford Coppola for Megalopolis. All right, he's gonna win this. I already know he's gonna win this. Jade Halle Bartlett for Miller's Girl, and Eli Roth for Borderlands. All right, this seems normal. I'm surprised that Todd Phillips didn't get in for Joker Folie à Deux, considering how much they hate the movie. Worst screen combo, Argyle the CGI cat, and anyone sharing the screen with it in Argyle. Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga for Joker Folie à Deux. Oh, they better not get nominated. Like, they're actually quite good in the movie. The entire cast of Megalopolis, Jon Voight and his Boris Badenov Russian accent for Reagan, any two unfunny comedic actors, in quotes, for Unfrosted, Dennis Quaid and Penelope Ann Miller as Ronnie and Nancy in Reagan, Dakota Johnson and any of her young proteges in Madam Web, and any two obnoxious characters, but especially Jack Black as the robot, in Borderlands. I will say, I'm kind of surprised that Tahar Rahim and his ADR team weren't nominated for Madam Web, because that's a joke that they would do. Like, they would do that. So like, they didn't mention the ADR at all. Worst supporting actor, Russell Crowe for Craven the Hunter, Kevin Hart for Borderlands, Hugh Grant for Unfrosted, Dustin Hoffman for Megalopolis, Shia LaBeouf in drag for Megalopolis, Tahar Rahim for Madam Web. Okay, so they're not blanking on him. They're just not mentioning ADR at all. Anthony Hopkins for Rebel Moon Part 2. He literally just did a voice. No. Jon Voight for Megalopolis, Reagan, and Shadowland and Strangers. Apparently, this is called Strangers Chapter 1, but from what my source said, it's meant to just be strangers. There's a typo on their end. You'd think the Razzies, which have been around for over 40 years, if I'm not mistaken, or nearing 40 years, would actually know how to quality check any of this. Have you noticed that the Razzie Awards have just like gotten worse production value over the years? Like, they used to actually have ceremonies where like they would even get like Halle Berry and Sandra Bullock to come. There would actually be a theater, and now their production value is just like so awful. Like, I could literally make better Razzie videos than the Razzies these days. Jack Black for Borderlands and Sylvester Stallone for Armor. Worst Supporting Actress: Catherine O'Hara for Argyle, Jamie Lee Curtis for Borderlands, Talia Shire for Megalopolis, Ariana DeBose for Argyle and Kraven the Hunter, Leslie Ann Down as Margaret Thatcher for Reagan, Emma Roberts and Emma Roberts? Wait, who was she in the movie? Like, clearly she wasn't one of the younger Spider women. She was Peter Parker's mom? I don't remember that performance at all. Todd Phillips for Joker Folie à Deux. Okay, wait. Okay, I guess this is another typo, because my source is saying that this is probably meant to be for Worst Director, not Worst Supporting Actress. Again, why can't they get their shit together? Come on, you're the Razzies. Oh my god. FKA Twigs for The Crow, Aubrey Plaza for Megalopolis, and Amy Schumer for Unfrosted. Okay, out of anyone in Megalopolis, Aubrey Plaza kind of was like the only one who knew what she was doing. Worst Actress: Penelope Ann Miller for Reagan, Jennifer Lopez for Atlas, Bryce Dallas Howard for Argyle, Kate Blanchett for Borderlands, Sophia Boutella for Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver, Jenna Ortega, Miller's Girl, Lady Gaga, Joker Folie à Deux, and Dakota Johnson, Madam Web. Okay, why is Lady Gaga here? She was actually very good in the film. That doesn't make any sense to me. Worst Actor: Dennis Quaid for Reagan, Jack Black for Dear Santa. I'm surprised Dear Santa is making a lot of these lists. Joaquin Phoenix for Joker Folie à Deux, again, not a bad performance, but Adam Driver for Megalopolis, Zachary Levi for Harold and the Purple Crayon, let's go. Fuck that guy. Also, I just realized, like, Harold and the Purple Crayon got no other nominations. At least unless it's in Worst Picture, but like Zachary Levi is kind of like the only thing going for this movie, and I'm kind of hoping he wins. Justin Baldoni for It Ends With Us. Okay, no, never mind. I hope he wins. Aaron Taylor Johnson for Kraven the Hunter, Mark Wahlberg for The Union, and Jerry Seinfeld for Unfrosted. Man, they did not like Unfrosted at all. And Worst Picture, all right? These are the films contending for Worst Picture. I should also mention that there is an option to write in candidates, but voters typically don't really do that. Kraven the Hunter, Reagan, Joker Folie à Deux, Megalopolis, Unfrosted, Madam Web, Dear Santa, Borderlands, and The Mousetrap. I need to figure out what The Mousetrap is. What is that? Oh, The Mousetrap is that Mickey Mouse horror movie. Oh, okay, that's funny. Also, I just realized Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 didn't get in for anything. Again, they just went the first time and go, okay, we're not gonna do any more. Even though I actually do think Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 is actually not that bad. Although I'm wondering if they're actually gonna nominate it, because like, it didn't really get anywhere near as much, you know, big publicity as Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. At least my predicted 5. I mean, let me know if you want me to predict the Razzies in a video this year. But right now I might think it's gonna be Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter, Reagan, Borderlands, and it's really tough between Joker Folie à Deux, Megalopolis, and The Mousetrap. Maybe they'll just go with Joker Folie à Deux just to be spiteful or something like that. I don't know. Joker Folie à Deux did way better than I thought it was going to. Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate only got in for one category, which I don't know why the Razzies are starting to do like streaming movies. Like, any bad movie could be dumped onto streaming, but it takes real guts to put that shit in theaters. Like, you put that in theaters, oh, that means you actually had confidence in it. I don't like the idea of doing streaming movies, because like, clearly there are probably worse streaming movies out there, but it's just like, hey, we're just like going for this one because it's like big and popular. And again, it's just kind of lazy to me. Like, if it were me, I would only consider movies that got like a wide release, like 600 theaters or more, because again, that just shows that there's more confidence in your movie. So yeah. And now I'm going to pass the question off to you. What do you think of the Razzies pre-nominations ballot? What do you think is going to get nominated for the Razzies? And also, do you want me to predict the Razzies in a video and react to the Razzies? Let me know in the comments below what you think. And be sure you hit that subscribe button, because if you don't, you're going to be trapped like a mouse.